dynamic GDP-GNH, database systems, CorporateMOM, corporate management orbiter mission, SOS governance standard certification scheme, for audit, IT, consulting, companies, universities, enabling, GDP-GNH, combo builder. Copyright, CorporateMOM, corporate management orbiter mission.
Hello friends, another one from CorporateMOM, dynamic GDP-GNH database systems. Since January 2024, when I attended the Vibrant Gujarat Summit 2024, I had published quite a few posts via the LinkedIn, and it has been a very good response from various big companies. Here I am bringing either as a reminder or as a summary of what exactly I have done in the last about 1 month, plus what I propose to take it forward for the future. In that respect, let me pinpoint a couple of points, or rather about 5 to 6 points, with relevant to what I had already published. Number 1, audit. I had posted one on GE case study. It's an interesting one. What I had indicated over there is deconstruct what is valueless. I raise a question: what steps GE has taken internally since KPMG was shown the door by the shareholders? I mentioned the fault line is visible throughout the corporate world, caring about fiscal assets and ignoring ethical assets. The primary responsibility of running an organization is left to the management, not to the auditors. However, where have the auditors failed? In the GA case study, I analyze the grays of the auditors, GRAC: governance, responsibility, authority, credibility, and enablement. The credibility of KPMG was questioned by the shareholders. Deloitte can restore KPMG's credibility by returning the favor that Pitt Morwick Mitchell did by appointing Arthur Young before the FCPA Act emerged. Today, Deloitte is the auditors for GE. Secondly, KPMG or Deloitte has to do the self-inquiry as to how the value system of a company the auditors find beyond their auditing practices to certify. As well as governance, the GE case study states is imminent that auditors shall take note of. Number 2, IT. Here I pinpoint one of my posts: ERP is passé. Embrace EPP Effort per person. My theme for 2024 is unleashing other people's energy. That's of CorporateMOM. IT companies shall deeply look into the posts ERP is passé, Embrace EPP Effort per person. Again, well received by big firms. CorporateMOM brings in the value system for companies, very critical at this juncture when India is heading toward massive growth. The knowledge base of the conduct of the people within a company is important. It has a technical advantage over AI, which IT companies shall take note of. Number 3, consulting. I mentioned about the internal consultants, again well received. I'm revisiting objectives as stated in my post on the Vibrant Gujarat 2024 agenda, that are investor, number 1, investor assurance; number 2, investment opportunities; number 3, promoting consulting firms; number 4, CorporateMOM certification scheme. Promoting consulting firms being equipped with SOS governance is my priority. Consulting firms, big or small, cater to the industry development and growth. I state in the post, I suggest all companies and banking, chartered accountants and company secretaries in practice as well as in job create internal consultants. I encourage startups too. Internal consultants shall assist companies in preparing an FEC report, fiscal, ethical and co-responsibility report in their workplace, and to companies they act as professionals or consultants. That was my point number 3. Point number 4, companies. I earmarked 2 posts for companies. 1, corporate life cycle, EPP of knowledge, and 2, SOS governance ratings. I have given the chart or given the table where I had tabulated all these posts which had been published. You can always refer to that. If the corporate life cycle is shortened, I have suggested studying the EPP of knowledge. Leadership is not meant for not only for a CEO but all who deal with the company. A mature way of becoming a man of knowledge is going to take companies to exponential growth. That's what I suggested in that post. This is supported by the post SOS governance ratings. I state here, out of 200 process blocks, 188 constitute qualitative elements of management that are there but in limbo, uncared. Only 12 quantitative elements are shown under the P&L and balance sheet. We keep hammering around. I said, any Tom, Dick and Hindenburg can take any major company to the cleaners, upsetting a major stock market. The fault lines are too apparent. We have seen how VC funding has derailed the startups' initiatives. At a time when India is embarking on a major economic revival, we lack the basic knowledge base as to how a company without hindrance moves forward. Companies have to take note of the SOS governance and also the leadership qualities of every individual. Number 5 is universities. I state in this post, CorporateMOM, I 4.0, Operation Courage. Courage is for corporate and universities, revitalizing advanced global economy. We are on the cusp of the 4th industrial revolution. I 4.0 consisting of 1, advanced digital technology, and 2, recording societal changes with the emergent property of advanced global economy. I analyze in this post the generational groups, the silent generation, baby boomers, Gen X, millennials, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha, as to where they stand how. Advanced global economy warrants a modern corporate civilization. I look at the universities and companies as to how they are collaborating for this purpose. There are 2 major stumbling blocks I perceive in reaching the objective. Age, advanced global economy. 1. Universities' reluctance to take up case studies like Volkswagen or GE. And 2. Catering to the corporate workforce as universities think that is what the companies want, instead of leading the companies in where and how they should go forward. Universities themselves have become a profitable outfit. This must change. A lot of changes, I believe, is necessary from the universities. They are bringing up the future of young people, and they are not really catering to the reality of the situation. We are going back to the same MBA and marketing. So let's be very clear about it. Number 6, finally, GDP-GNH combo builder. CorporateMOM decodes the Indian statistical ecosystem, establishing a dynamic GDP-GNH database system. In this post, I quote, in response to the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, critics from inside and outside, Vivek Debroy states, supporters and critics agree on the urgent need for reform in India's statistical system. It is time for MOSPI to address the concerns with the statistical system seriously. So we shall. That's what Vivek was mentioning. I have gone through it very extensively, and this is one of the things which I have indicated is that a lot of changes need to be made in our statistical data collection and presentation. We are so accustomed to the ex post facto figures, I state here, as to set targets and reach them like playing an ODI. Recently we got a news from the Tata Group has hit an impressive market capitalization over $365 billion, rupees 30.3 lakh crores, it says, while Pakistan's GDP is estimated at around 341 billion, according to IMF estimates. That is what I recommend: statistical data that gets added of a single farmer's produce to the FAO stats for a country on the go daily. That's what I want. The intention of the GDP-GNH is to prepare the data from the root level. That's what we are going to say. That's what I would like to focus my attention on. With all the help of the such big companies, if you are in a position from audit to IT to consultants to the companies, can bring about a revolutionary change of bringing out an FEC report, fiscal, ethical and co-responsibility report of individually according to the SOS governance standards which had been set. We are on a major advancement in statistical data collection and reporting, like an FAO or IMF or anything. It will be on a daily basis. CAGR converted to CDGR, CARR, that is the reduction rate. So many things which are bad. Now CDRR, how are you doing that so that you are able to give a picture of not only individual company, that individual company is connected to your IMF, to your GDP, to your GNH, and this is an important one. So I appreciate all your big firms, Infosys to TCS, Accenture to Wipro. Please let us have a constructive collaboration. Thank you.